Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for the knife of the day. The knife of the day is a series where I go through my entire collection. I don't know, 350, 400 knives. One knife at a time, one day at a time. We're continuing with the Spyderco collection. We're still making our way through. Today, the knife of the day is one of my small keychain knives. I have a bunch of them. I really have a bunch of keychain knives. I use keychain knives every day in my everyday carry. I have just a silver loop and 3 keys and the knife, whatever keychain knife that I want to carry. So I have a lot of them. I haven't showed a lot of my smaller knives. On the playlist, you can catch a couple of them, but I'm going to do it today. And as we make our way through the collection, we have a lot of variations of the smaller knives as well as variations of the bigger knives as well. Today, the knife of the day is the Spyderco Jester. The Spyderco Jester. I have 2 of them. I have the Sprint Run Spyderco Jester that has the gray G10 on it, and I have the FRN scale lightweight Jester. The lightweight Jester is discontinued. All the Jesters are discontinued, and of course the Sprint Run sold out a long time ago. Let's talk about the Jesters, okay? To me, it's a unique knife. I found a Jester later in my knife collecting career, and and it was this FRN scale one. It was in good condition. I sent away for it. Honestly, I didn't pay attention. I didn't know the Jester was a small knife. I actually didn't. And when it came, I was really disappointed. It was expensive. I think they retailed close to, I know the Sprint Run was $100 retail when it first came out. They don't go for that now on the secondary market. They're very expensive. Even the FRN one is. But what's interesting about the Jester is that it feels just really good. Spyderco is great with their small knives. Their little big knives, these little knives that actually have the ergos like a big knife. I mean, these big Michelin Man fingers right there fit it. It has a squaring off, you see that, on the handle to place your other finger. And even with a big, ugly fingers like mine, it fits really nice in the hand. Both of these Jesters are VG10 steel, and they're both hollow ground. Nowadays, to get one of the smaller keychain knives, you know, the Ladybug or the Man Bug, and I'm going to compare this one at the end to both of those. They're usually full flat grind, you know, for good slicing. But these are hollow ground, and the jimping on these, now there's jimping on all of the smaller knives, but this one I really like. Of course, they have the standard jimping going up on the Spyderco hole like all Spyderco knives do. And then it has, you see that right by the nose? Jimping there. So you can really get down into it. I'm surprised at how much I use that when I have this as a keychain knife, when I really want to get down to it. In fact, I even do it when I'm slicing open boxes or envelopes or anything like that. It's the Jester. It's just a real nice, hard to find knife. Really hard to find. 1.9 inches of steel. 1.75 inches of the blade. The total size of it is 4.4 inches. These are really small knives that really get a lot done. Of course, the Sprint Run has the gray G10. Sprint Runs from Spyderco are usually around 1,000 pieces, plus or minus 200 or so. When they're gone, they're gone. Well, this was gone quickly. You can tell it's really nice, the fluted keychain ring instead of lanyard. I've seen a lot of people, of course, put lanyards on these little keys. Little knives. None of these knives have a clip. Just throw it in your pocket or clip it on your keychain. And both of them have these very strong back locks. They are really strong. Nice detent. And the Sprint Run has full liners, 4 stainless steel liners. Gives it a little bit more heft. Even with the full liners and the G10, it's only 1.1 ounces for the Sprint Run. The lightweight is about 0.6 or 7 ounces. Just a real nice light knife that can get a lot done. I'm surprised at just how much these little big knives can do. Spyderco does a great job with the little knives. This is one of those little knives, hard to find. It is the Spyderco Jester. Here it is with the more popular Ladybug and the popular Man Bug. Again, just fits in. I still haven't done all my Ladybug and Man Bug knives. We'll get to those later on in this series. If you're enjoying this series as we walk through the collection one knife at a time and one day at a time, and don't forget to thumb this up. Let me know that you're out there. It's like you telling me to continue, because we do this every single morning before I run off to work, usually late. So I really appreciate to know that you're out there. If you're following this on a daily basis, and I know some of you are, later on this week, oh man, I have a bunch of new knives from Spyderco coming out. So you'll see some unique knives towards the end of this week. Hey, I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to thumb this up. That's liking it. That's for me. Subscribe, that really helps me out. And of course, turn on your notifications so you don't miss all of the special videos that I'll be doing. Really appreciate all of you guys. Take some time out for yourself. I know as men, people call you selfish or whatever. Don't take months or days to yourself. Just take some time every day to yourself. Turn off the social media. It just helps you with you and your family. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.